So a very warm welcome to everybody. So as this day is special for us in 2-3 manners. One is that it's our third anniversary today. We started our company on 23rd August 2022. And I always keep on saying that when I look back, it only and only looks like a divine journey. There is no logical explanation for whatever we have achieved until now. Second, we have also opened our setup in Dubai now. So these are two things, and of course, getting to meet all our clients and prospects here. So I'll be taking you through two presentations. One is on our Wealthy Nivesh journey of last 3 years, and then I'll be taking you through India's journey. So a lot of us feel that this is going to be India's century, which is more of a prediction, but I'll be taking you through some numbers, some recent numbers, which prove that India is on a growth trajectory. So first, let's start with the Wealthy Nivesh journey. It doesn't seem to be working. Florence, this doesn't seem to be working. So no organization can grow big without having more and more hands. So I think the biggest achievement or growth that we feel in last 3 years is that we have been able to build a very sustainable, very strong, very professional team of professionals. So we started with 2-3 people only, and now we have got 25 people being part of this journey. This is our AUM journey. In last 3 years, we have mobilized 1,000 crore worth of AUM. So you can say around $110 million, which is one of the very unique stories in Indian mutual fund industry. So AMC people tells us that there is no other story which has achieved so much numbers in such a little time. 1 bips of every SIP that goes into India goes through our platform. So SIP book of India is around 20 to 25,000 crore. Our SIP book is 2.57 crore as of now. This is the expansion on product side. So we have taken landmarks as Nivesh Milan 1, which we did in June 23, then Nivesh Milan 2, which we did in Feb, and then Nivesh Milan Dubai, which we are doing today. So when we started, we had 2-3 products only, PMS AIF and mutual funds, but now in Nivesh Milan second, we had corporate FD, bonds, startup investments, unlisted shares, and Gift City products. In fact, we were facilitated recently in Gift City for being one of the first distributors in India to distribute Gift City products. And for this one, we have Dubai set up as part of the opening, like we are setting up one office in Dubai. These are value-added services which we help you with through our affiliates. One is concierge services, second is recovery of shares. So a lot of us have got hard copy shares which were never dematted. We help you with the same as well. Family and estate planning, my Jugal will be covering this part today. Jugal Popat, who is founder of one of the biggest will making company in India, Viljini. Abroad education counseling, citizenship by investment, and then SME IPO. So SME IPO both on private placement side, and if you want to have an SME IPO of yourself. This is on the product side. We have built a fully functional Android, Apple and web portal from which you can do every kind of work related to investments. So when it comes to investment, it's about transactions, it's about downloading the reports, and it's about tracking your portfolio. So all work can be done by this app. In addition, you can also run an analytics on your portfolio where you can see how much is in mid cap, small cap, large cap, and how much is in hybrid or equity funds. You can also consolidate your outside portfolios on this app by a simple OTP. So just one OTP and all your mutual funds which are outside will be shown over here. These are our media coverages. We have been covered by media. So this was about our funding, which we did pre-Series A funding last year. So we were covered for the same by VC Circle, ABP and Outlook Money. Then this is the news about our launch of Dubai operations. So since the time we started in 22, there have been 2 market drawdowns. First was in December 22 to April 23, when markets went down by 10%. The money which was invested in December 22 through us it went up by 5% by April. So we were covered for the same by business world. And second, recent downturn when markets went down by 15%, the money which was invested on the day when market was on the highest went down by only 3%. For the same, we were covered by ABP Light. So these are the recognitions that we have been recognized as one of the upcoming fintech players of India. These are my authored articles which I have written for HT Mint, which is the second largest business newspaper in India. So one is about an investor psyche. So I'm always fascinated by biases that we all suffer from, like confirmation bias, herd bias, self-selection bias. So I wrote an article on the same topic for HT Mint. Second was how to choose your wealth manager. So obviously I mentioned all the traits of Wealthy Nivesh over there. Then I mentioned how you should manage money. This article was more about young people. It was about that when it comes to managing your money, you can have a framework by only answering two questions. One is how much you should invest, that is your life goal planning. And second is how much you can invest, that is income minus expenses. So any youngster who is starting his career, who is into initial years of his career, his or her, can develop a decent framework if he sits answering these two questions. These are citations about market conditions, etc., where we came in Economic Times, etc. So we always believe that our idea should be to empower our clients with as much knowledge as possible so that discussions are shorter. So these are the podcasts that we have done. One is with LIC Mutual Fund CIO, Mr. Yogesh Patil, Jugal Popat, one of the most well taken podcasts that we did. Then Kajad, who is chief editor of ET Wealth, which is the biggest wealth magazine in India, Economic Times Wealth. Then Mr. Mukesh Bhargav. We're very lucky that we have got his son and his daughter-in-law over here. Then Sonam Udasi, who is senior fund manager at Tata Asset Funds, and Deepak Jain, who is head of sales at Edelweiss. These are the events that we have conducted in last 2-3 years. We have sponsored IIM Kolkata Alumni Meet. We have done client networking. Nivesh Milan we did in Feb this year only, office inauguration, and then we did at one of the clubs in Mumbai. We also arranged Guru Gorang Das lecture for our clients at NSC. That was 1.5 years back. So that's about the journey. I think the biggest factor contributing to this progress, whatever we have made until now, is the trust that people have reposed in us. So as Srishti also mentioned, we have got two kinds of people who are our clients. So friends who became clients and clients who became friends. So this is about our journey. Again, thanks for all your trust.